accident most strange. Bountiful fortune now, my dear lady, hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant, come. I am ready now. Approach, my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master, grave dame, hail, hail, hail. I come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride on the curled clouds, to thy strong bidding, task Ariel, and all his quality.
Hast thou, spirit, performed to the point the tempest that I bade thee?
To every article, I boarded the king's ship. Now on the beak, now in the waist, the deck, in every cabin I flamed amazement. Sometime I'd divide and burn in many places. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake.
My brave spirit! Who was so firm, so constant that this coil could not infect his reason?
Not a soul, but felt a fever of the mad and played some tricks of desperation. The king's son, Ferdinand, with hair upstaring, was the first man that leaped, cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here!"
Why, that's my spirit! But was not this nigh shore?
Close by, my master.
But are they, Ariel, safe?
Not a hair perished. On their sustaining garments, not a blemish, but fresher than before. And, as thou badest me, in troops I have dispersed them about the isle. The king's son have I landed by himself, whom I left cooling of the air with sighs, in an odd angle of the isle, and sitting, his arms in this sad knot.
Of the king's ship, the mariners, say how thou hast disposed.
Safely in harbour is the king's ship. In the deep nook, there she's hid. The mariners all under hatches stowed, who with a charm I have left asleep.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work. What is the time of the day?
Past the mid-season?
Oh, at least 2 glasses. The time 'twixt 6 and now must by us both be spent most preciously.
Is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is not yet performed me.
How now? Moody? What is thou canst demand?
My liberty!
Before the time be out, no more.
I prithee, remember I have done thee worthy service. Thou didst promise to bate me a full year.
Dost thou forget from what a torment I did free thee?
No,
Thou dost.
I do not, ma'am.
Thou liest, malignant thing. Hast thou forgot the foul witch, Sycorax? Hast thou forgot her?
No, ma'am.
Thou hast. Where was she born? Speak, tell me.
Ma'am, in Algiers.
Oh, was she so? I must once in a month recount what thou hast been which thou forgett'st. This damned witch Sycorax, for mischiefs manifold and sorceries terrible to enter human hearing, from Algiers thou knowest was banished. Is not this true?
Aye, ma'am.
This blue-eyed hag was hither brought with child, and here was left by the sailors. Thou, my slave, as thou reportst thyself, was then her servant. But for thou wast a spirit too delicate to act her earthy and abhorred commands, she did confine thee into a cloven pine, within which rift imprisoned thou didst painfully remain 12 years, within which space she died and left thee there. Thou best knowst what a torment I did find thee in. Thy groans did make wolves howl, and penetrate the breasts of ever-angry bears. 'Twas mine art, when I arrived and heard thee, that made gape the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master.
If thou more murmurest, I will rend an oak and peg thee in his knotty entrails till thou hast howled away 12 winters.
Pardon, master. I will be correspondent to command and do my spiriting gently.
Do so. And after 2 days, I will discharge thee.
That's my noble master. What shall I do? Say what? What shall I do?
Go. Make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Be subject to no sight but thine or mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Go hence with diligence.